big Knights fan as well. So I'm very excited in this panel.
And we are going to be hosting a Knights Deep Dive panel for you guys. So we're going to be going through all the surface level and deep stuff about the Knights franchise. I hope you guys will come out of this panel taking out at least one cool Knights fact. So we're going to actually start with a trivia battle between Kevin and you guys. So we are going to be having audience participation. So we have a mic over there that you guys can use to answer questions. So for our first question, who is the main villain of the series that tries to take over the waking world? Is it A, Jackal, B, Reala, C, Wiseman, or D, Dr. Eggman?
Wiseman.
Hey, who invited him here? This isn't your franchise, go home.
Yeah, bad enough you caught the Long Kong last night.
That's enough. We had the whole Eggman lookalike contest for you. Go back there. Come on, Eggman. Right. Well, does anybody have any idea who the correct answer could be? All right, we're going to get mic 3 over to you in the blue shirt. Go, Kevin, go.
Speed, yay.
Run, Kevin, run.
Run,
Yeah!
Kevin, run. Run, Kevin, run.
All right, what is your answer?
It would be C, Wiseman.
Oh, on
C,
the
Wiseman.
Oh, no, it's not on. All right.
That's right. It would be C, Wiseman.
Wiseman. All right, Kevin, what's your answer?
Wiseman.
Wiseman. All right, let's see who's right. Drum roll, please. And the answer is C, Wiseman.
Hey,
All right, you guys really are true Knights fans. Let's get right into the first slide, which is Knights lore. Yeah! We're going to be talking about the lore of the franchise. Really exciting, isn't it, Kevin?
Oh, yes it is.
All right, so starting off, we're going to talk about the 2 different worlds. So we have the waking world, which is the world that we live in. It's called the waking world because we are awake, and we have the night dimension. It is also referred to as the world of dreams in canon as well. So the night dimension actually has 2 different parts to it. Nightopia, where the Nightopians live, and Nightmare, where the evil, ruthless Nightmare live. Ooh, scary. So, the main villain of the franchise, as we just discussed, is Wiseman the Wicked. He rules over the realm of Nightmare, and he wants to take over the waking world by opening a portal. Scary, right? So, he actually created Nightmarians to do his bidding to steal Idia, which is dream energy, from visitors. So that leads us to our next trivia question. What is the color of the most powerful Idia? Is it A, red, B, green, C, blue, or D, yellow? Does anybody know? Raise your hands if you do. Oh, we have someone in the wheelchair over there.
Red is the idiot of courage.
Oh, she even knows the name, but is it correct? Kevin, what is your answer?
I'm gonna go with red too.
Red. All right. Let's see. Drum roll, please. And the correct answer is A. For the audience. And Kevin, you guys really do know your stuff. You guys have been waiting for this game as long as I have, haven't you?
Yes, we need one. It's been nearly 2 decades.
Yeah, it's been a long time. Right. So we are going to talk about the different idiot types and what they represent really quickly, but since you guys already know the answer to the last question, I don't think I have to spend too long on this. So they come in 5 different types: white representing purity, blue representing intelligence, green representing growth in the second game and wisdom in the first game, and yellow representing hope. And then we have red, the most powerful and rarest type of idiot among all of them. And this idiot actually allows a visitor to dualize with knights. Yeah. Dualize, yeah. Dualize. Yeah. It's a reference to the second game. You'll know what this means. Anyways, Yeah, we're going to talk about the friendly denizens of NiGHTopia, known as the NiGHTopians. They are actually the predecessors to Sonic Adventure's Chow, so respect your elders! Respect your elders, everyone! Yeah, I see a Chow fan over there. So the NiGHTopians actually came before the Chow, and they're the little baby-looking things with the little halos. You can see where the inspiration came from, right? Yeah, so they actually utilize the A-Life, the artificial life system that the Chows use. And the NiGHTopians can also be bred with third-level nightmares to create Beebians, which are hybrids between NiGHTopians and nightmares. So while the NiGHTopians are carefree and happy, they are also irrational, and they are absolutely incapable of doing anything besides having fun. Just like me, for real. Absolutely, absolutely just like me. Right.
Yeah. Thankfully, there's no fun allowed sign.
There is no fun allowed signs in NiGHTopia. Those don't exist there. Yeah, absolutely. Right. Now let's go to Nightmare to talk about. Oh wait, never mind. Not yet. Right. Let's talk about the A-Life system that the NiGHTopians have first before we go to Nightmare, so we have a little bit of safety. Yeah. So if you treat the NiGHTopians nicely and hatch eggs, they'll act cheerfully around nights. Just like if you're nice to your child, they'll act friendly around you. But if you paraloop around them or paraloop them and drill dash near them, they'll be afraid of nights. But if you paraloop them in Nights into Dreams, you'll just kill them. Just dead.
So remember, treat them well and they'll treat you well back.
Please take care of the NiGHTopians. Please take care of them. Paralooping nights, like paralooping NiGHTopians in Night's Journey of Dreams actually sends them to the My Dream NiGHTopia, which is not even talked about very much. Did you know, since Night's Journey of Dreams was released onto the Wii, the My Dream NiGHTopia could actually sync to the weather? That is one of the few games that utilize the weather sync feature on the Wii.
What?
Yeah! Nobody talks about that, and I'm so mad, so now you guys know.
And for a time, it was actually a really neat concept, too.
It really was. Like, it could sync to the weather in the real world, and it could be reflected in the dream world. Really cool. But anyways, you can feed the NiGHTopians blue chips in the My Dream NiGHTopia, and you can take care of them as well. In Nights into Dreams, the level music also changes based on the NiGHTopians' mood. So if you're nice to them, the music will get happier. If you're mean to them, the music will change and get sadder. Anyways, now we're on to Nightmare. Ooh, scary. Ooh. So, 2 first-level Nightmares were created by Wiseman. They were his most powerful creations, created to be his second in command. We have Knights, who actually rebelled. Yes, Knights is a Nightmarian for those new fans here. Ooh, I bet you couldn't tell. But they rebelled because they wanted freedom. So they are a great example of an anti-hero, just doing stuff for themselves. And then we have Reala. Yeah, my comfort character. Oopsies. Who's loyal to Wiseman, and he resents Knights for rebelling. So, Knights constantly gets imprisoned in idiot palaces or idiot captures. And it's up to visitors with the idiot of courage to free Knights from these idiot palaces or idiot captures, depending on which game you're playing. Right. So we're going to briefly talk about the gameplay of Nights into Dreams, which you can see a little gif of over here. So the gameplay of the first game, you basically collect 20 blue chips to destroy an idiot capture as quickly as possible, because then you get a time bonus at the end. You paraloop around the blue chips to collect more of them, and they get attracted to you like a magnet. And the stars basically give you bonus points. And to move faster, you can drill dash, and you have a limited amount. So if you see the meter in the bottom left corner, that is your drill dash meter. So be careful you don't run out of it. And what you want to do after destroying the idiot capture, you'll see something pop up on the screen that says bonus time begin or bonus time start. After you destroy that idiot capture, you want to do as many laps as possible. Do not fly into the idiot palace. You will not get as good of a rank. You want to try to do as many laps as possible, as quickly as possible. It is basically a score attack, time attack type game. And for some reason, it's one of the only score attack, time attack video games that I'm good at. So there is that. So once all 4 courses, or fight a mini boss at the end. And if you have beaten Wiseman, then the mini bosses are randomized, at least in the remaster that's on Steam. I don't exactly remember if it's the same for the original game, but there's that. Right, I've spent too long talking about this. Let's go on to Journey of Dreams. So, the main gameplay loop is somewhat similar, but instead of collecting 20 blue chips, they are still there, but blue chips can be used for other things. You have to chase a Goodle to collect a key, all right? And once you get that key from the Goodle, then you go back into the idiot capture, and then you start the next level right there, all right? Blue chips will help you get points, and increasing link is still important because that will help you get your rank up. Paralooping and drill dashing is still present in this game, and doing tricks while collecting objects will net you extra points, but only in this game.
Also, I want to say, as someone that loves flight ability so much, that's like one of my favorite aspects of the gameplay. Like people going out like, oh my gosh, I'm like, oh my gosh, no, I love flying aside. I can do this all day. So I just love how they implemented that system into the game.
It's wonderful. The flight game loop is absolutely wonderful. So the higher your score, the higher the rank you get. Same as the first game, you fight a mini boss at the end of the courses that you face, but only in the main gameplay. Right. We're going to talk about a couple of random fun facts that you guys might not have known about. So, did any of you guys know that nightmares are made out of light? This little screen cap from Knight's Journey of Dreams says Nightopians and Nightmares are both beings born from light. So if the two collide, a new life will come to be. So, yeah, Nightmares are made out of light, and so are Nightopians. Cool fun fact, that's really obscure. It's an owl quote, nobody pays attention to him. But yeah, one of my favorite little tidbits that I can show to other people. Also, the Sega Saturn 3D controller was codenamed the Spielberg controller because Steven Spielberg, yes, that Steven Spielberg, was the first person outside of Sega to play the original Nights into Dreams. Really awesome.
And I want to say that's a fact I didn't know until now.
Yeah, how many of you guys are Steven Spielberg fans? Oh, a lot of you, awesome! That's a lot of you guys. Knights also had an Archie comic series, which, yeah. But on a lighter note, this is not on here. Knights had a storybook that was exclusively released in Japan, which is actually worth a read. Please read the Knights storybook. It is really good. It's better than the Archie comic series. It started out okay, and then it just, we don't talk about the Archie comics.
We're listening right now.
Yeah, I would also talk about Dreamwheel, but we don't talk about Dreamwheel.
Yeah, no, we don't.
We don't talk about Knight's Dreamwheel. Right. Last fun fact here. Shigeru Miyamoto, the Nintendo Shigeru Miyamoto, is actually a fan of Knights. He said in an interview once, if there's a game I would have loved to work on, it would be Nights into Dreams.
Yeah!
Yeah! Shigeru Miyamoto has actually wanted a Night sequel too, but yeah, we haven't gotten a third game in God knows how long. Sega! What are you doing?
You know, if there ever is a third game, I would love to see Miyamoto work on it. Just to see what his vision would be like for the game itself.
Absolutely. I would love to see Sega and Nintendo cross over the work on a Knights title, or like anything related to Knights.
I would say add it to the PS5.
Yeah, coming to the PS5 at a store near you. Alright, anyways. Oh, we have another trivia question. So, hey guys, what year was the first game in the Knights franchise released? Does anybody know? Yes, you there, over there. In the Shadow console. Yes, over there. Yep. 1996. 1996. Kevin.
1996.
1996. All right. Let's see who's right. Drum roll, please. And the answer is 1996. Yeah, great job. All of you are really smart. We have a really smart audience today. Right. So with that, we're going to be getting into the development history of Knights. Yeah. I inspired by Cirque du Soleil's aesthetics. How many of you guys are Cirque du Soleil fans?
Yeah, I've seen Cirque du Soleil.
Ooh, a couple of you guys. Ooh, someone over there. Nice. Yeah, I love Cirque du Soleil. I love Circus aesthetics so much. But, yeah. Knights was designed to be an androgynous character, and their gender is up to player interpretation. So no matter what pronouns you use for knights, he, him, she, her, they, them, she, her, any pronouns you use, you will be correct because it is up to your interpretation. Woo! Yeah! They're absolute icon. Yeah. So, Knights into Dreams released on the Sega Saturn in 1996, and this game actually sold 392,383 copies, making it the best-selling Sega Saturn game!
Yeah!
We love Knights! Yeah! There was also a PS2 version released that was Japan exclusive, and this version was later ported to Steam, but then delisted last year. Sega, why did you do that? Why did you do that, Sega? I actually do have it. Little plug, I do stream Nights at the Steam version sometimes on YouTube. I'll have a QR code later that you guys can scan. But anyways, here's some concept art from the first game. So, what do you think of this, Kevin?
You know, if they ever make a third Night game, I want to see this as non-lockable. They would give the concept art.
Yeah, the
Just
original
throw something
concept
at the
art.
fan.
Yeah, that's so cool. Look at the expression sheets. Look at the little gremlin. Look at the little gremlin expression. That's so great. This was actually drawn by Naoto Oshima. We've got some more concept art coming up over here. Look, it's the title screen face. Look at that. That face.
And you gotta give him credit. Like he really knows his character design.
Yes, his art is so expressive. I'm in love. His art is absolutely great. And then we've actually got some concept art for our favorite little red Chester, Reala. There's another design iteration, but I don't think I could show it because, yeah. But here's one of the design iterations. What do you think of this?
That's another unlockable costume. I'd love to see in a third Night
Yeah,
game.
that would
Just throw something at the fan.
Nice
did with the original show.
Please, we need it. But yeah, I love the diamond pattern. It looks so great.
And it's very interesting to see like how radically the design has changed just from that concept art to what it is now.
Absolutely. This design has such a strong silhouette, and Reala's curved design has such a strong silhouette as well. This is a phenomenal character design that Naoto Oshima just cooked up. And here's the final design. Look at that. So cool. I know.
Okay, I'm curious. If you had to pick one, would you pick the concept design or final design?
All right, guys. Concept or final? Which one do you guys like better?
Final.
Final.
Yeah,
It's too
I agree.
iconic. It's too iconic. We love the little striped horns. It's so great.
I like the red better.
Yeah. I think one of the development team members did a survey on which color was popular with women, and red was a top color. So,
Like a Shadow and
yeah.
Infinite.
Anyways, Reala's final design was a combination of Naoto Oshima and Kazuyuki Hoshino's designs for him. So the other design that I couldn't show was by Kazuyuki Hoshino, and then the designs came together, and then we got that. Yeah, really cool. All right. So then we have some of the Nighttopias. How many of you guys are Spring Valley fans?
Oh yeah,
Woo!
my favorite stage.
Yeah. It's basically the equivalent to Sonic's Green Hill Zone. Spring Valley is everywhere, and for a good reason. Like, look at those floating windmills. They're absolutely so cool.
That'd be a
I
great
love.
smash stage.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that would be.
That would be so cool. That would be really
And I
cool.
want to say, I just love both the scenery and the music for all these different stages.
Absolutely.
They're so good.
Tomoko's has to be cooked with the soundtrack. It's so good. But yeah, we've got Splash Garden. Splash Garden. Who's a Splash Garden fan? Look at that. This is one of my favorites from the first game, actually. Like, I don't know. I love sea and water themed levels, but sometimes playing them is another story. Playing water levels can be really difficult. But so a little story, a little tangent. I actually have a bunch of Meepians in Spring Garden, so my Spring Garden has a little bit of an overpopulation problem. And so I barely ever play because I'm so afraid of paralooping a bunch of Meepians. Yeah, in which you had to drive a car to the exit, and I'm like, how did I do this? And then I'm like, oh, it's a maze. I got confused, and so I 100%ed it, so yeah. Next NiGHTopia, we have South Museum! Yeah! South Museum, the bouncy house level!
Oh, yeah, I remember that one.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's just
It's so hard trying to do the bouncy house portions because I don't know, I never figured out how to do them, but I love how this level looks. It's so great. I like the part where you get fired out of a cannon and that perspective change part. It's so fun.
That's my favorite part of the stage.
It's so great. I love that part. It's amazing. And then we have Stick Canyon.
I know.
I'm sorry, I don't like playing through Stick Canyon. Hot take, I don't like playing through Stick Canyon because I always run out of time on one of the levels. And I'm trying to do the thing, and I fly into the thing where Knights just goes vertical and Knights get stuck there. And I always run out of time, and I fly out of there, and I'm like, what the heck? I love how Stick Canyon looks. The only thing that makes it worth playing is one, the music, and two, Reala.
Oh.
Yeah, because Reala's the boss for Stick Canyon.
Yes.
Yeah.
She just knows that I love teasing her about it on Twitter.
No! Don't bring Reala's shenanigans into this, I swear. All right, next we have the second game, Knight's Journey of Dreams for the Nintendo Wii. Yeah, we got English voice acting in this game by Jules Giselle and Casey Robertson as well. And Knight's Journey of Dreams is actually going to be a part of this year's first ever Segathon, hosted by Jason and Next Level, who's in the crowd right over there.
Hey!
Yeah. So this game released exclusively for the Nintendo Wii in 2007.
Just bought it.
Yeah, you just bought it?
Uh-huh.
That's awesome! Yeah!
Bought it for my Wii U.
Thank you.
So, Tomoko Satsuki and Naofumi Hataya used Digital Performer and Pro Tools to make the soundtrack for this game. Instead of it being sequenced audio like the Saturn, this was actually streamed audio. So they used a digital audio workstation to make the audio in. And I think that's great. But the reviews for this game were unfortunately mixed. Some people hate it, some people love it. I personally am a fan, and I think this game deserves more love.
I do too. I mean, personally, if I had to pick
Mixed
one,
reviews.
I would pick the first one.
Critics.
That's like the original. But it was not a bad game. in my
It
personal
was
view.
not a bad game. There were some elements that were left to be desired. Motion controls.
Yeah, very much. Very much so.
Anyways, despite these mixed reviews, Takashi Iizuka was interested in making a third Knights game should Sega commission one. So
Sega!
I'm not gonna forget what he said. Please, Takashi Iizuka, please. Please.
So Sega.
Yeah, we've been saying, me and my team have been saying this for like the past couple months.
We've been saying this for the past couple months. Exactly. Exactly. Right, next slide. We've got some concept art from Journey of Dreams. Look at this concept art.
I love this concept art.
I love this concept art. My God, I love the hand-drawn style for this, the concept art for this game. It just, I don't know, I just really like sketchy style concept art. It's just phenomenal. It's great. I love it so much. This pose is so dynamic. I wish I could draw
That's one of my
this.
favorite aspects of this too.
Yeah. We've got some concept art for Reala too. Look at that. He looks so cool. He also looks really cool without the Persona mask too, but I don't know. What do you guys think about the Persona mask?
I
I
like
think
it
it's alright.
I like
it.
Mixed feelings?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have mixed feelings about it too. Like, I feel like, cause he has makeup under those eyes too, and the mask kind of covers it up. So I'm a little bit saddened by that. And the reason why they chose the samurai is a little bit confusing to me. But it still looks cool, nonetheless. Clown samurai, so cool. Wow. Anyways, we've got concept art for Reala's Persona. Look at how detailed that is.
I want to say I love the detail.
Oh, definitely. Like, love the Persona masks or hate the Persona masks. You can't deny the effort that went into making this design.
Oh yeah, I get A for effort for sure.
Yeah, it looks amazing. I love all the little intricate engraving details into the mask as well. Right, we've got some concept art for the NiGHTopian.
I would say that just looks adorable.
Yeah, look at how round they look. I want to squish them into a ball and throw them. Actually, I shouldn't throw the NiGHTopians because they would cry in this game and it's annoying. So don't throw your NiGHTopians or else they will cry whenever you see them unless you feed them enough blue chips. So unless you want to feed them, don't throw the NiGHTopians. Be gentle with them. Be very gentle with them. Right. We have got some concept art. Look at this.
I love that design. Here.
That is an upgrade. I also, side note, I also love Knights' design in this game. It was definitely an upgrade.
I agree.
Reala's I have mixed feelings about. I like his original design better, but I still like this design in his own right, you know? But look at this Wiseman design.
I love
so
that.
cool. I love the cape. We're gonna get a better look at Wiseman's concept art in black and white right here.
Oh!
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at the cape.
I would say it would really neat if it was an alternative cut.
Imagine you see this in front of you. What do you do?
Punches.
Punches! We have a courageous one in the audience right over here. I would run. I would actually drop dead. Like that.
Stream it.
But, yeah, we've got a render for Pure Valley. Look at the stylization for this.
I like the scenery too.
Yeah.
That's also
It's so cool. I love the scenery so much. Look at the little NiGHTopian just playing around. So cute. And then we have some concept art for Aqua Garden.
Whoa.
We could have gotten this, but I think they did budget cuts and whatnot, so we did not get this. But look at how cool this looks. Aqua Garden is my favorite NiGHTopia of all time. But imagine if it looked like this.
I wish that was like an alternative scenery too.
Yeah, like look at the little coral houses, like in the back. So cool, right? And then the shipwreck, the monument. I love it. Looks like Atlantis. It's really cool, right? We actually have Memory Forest here.
What?
Yeah, there's so much stuff went into this concept art, so I was like, I need to show it off to you guys.
Third
It
game.
looks-
Third game.
It looks so cool. I can't get over it. Like, look at the trees. They're so detailed. I have no words. I'm in love. I'm in love.
Look, if they ever make a third night game, I would love to see those concept art designs be the actual game.
Please! Oh my gosh, I need to see these designs in another night's game. Hey Sega, are you guys listening? We need this.
I'm
Please.
streaming it, so
Yeah.
maybe they're paying attention.
Awesome.
Nice.
Right. Well, we have some concept art for Helen.
Oh.
Yeah, so they actually tested out a couple different color palettes as well. What are you guys a fan of? Which color palette?
I like the green one. I love the green.
C?
I like the
B. We got mixed responses from everyone. I like B. B is really cool.
I like D.
D, it looks really close to her current iteration. I think they tweaked the colors on D a little bit, and then we've got Helen. Yeah. All right, let's see. We got another trivia question. All right, we're gonna get deeper into the iceberg. Oh my gosh, a lot of fans. Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay, what is the name of the scrap secret boss from the original Nights into Dreams? Kirkle, Selph, Sweet, or Beluga? Let's see. Oh, we've got someone on that side. Over there. Over there. The one with the curly hair in the back. That one. Yes. Go in the back over there. Raise your hand so they can see you. Yes, you. I saw you raising your hand.
Is the answer B?
So they said B. You can speak into the microphone if you want so everyone can hear you. Oh.
Answer B.
The answer is B. What do you think, Kev?
B.
B. Let's see. Drum roll, please. And the answer is B. So that leads me to talk about something So, the search for Selph.
I got it here.
Yeah, DJ Valentine has a phenomenal documentary on the search for Selph. It is still ongoing. People are still looking for Selph. But here's the stuff that we found so far. Look at that. So, according to Takashi Iizuka, the lead game developer for Knights, I am tripping over my words. I'm so excited to talk about this. Whoa! Selph was intended to be a boss in the game, but Selph was scrapped because Iizuka believed the game story was already made perfectly. And the idea for Selph existed, but he was never actually created, according to an interview. Fans are still searching for Selph to this day in the code for Nights into Dreams. So, as you can see, we've already found some stuff that might possibly be related to Selph. So we found an unused boss icon up here, presumably Selph's, and Selph's nameplate that would appear in the credits because all the other Nightmarans got one, and Selph got one too.
So if they ever make a third Nights game, I would love for Selph to either be in it or like stumping the road at the fan, like little Easter egg.
Yes. Yeah, if not a secret boss, then at least an Easter egg, please. Oh my god. Right. So we have another trivia question. This one's a deeper cut. So, what platform was the canceled Night sequel Air Knights going to be released on? Oh, we have someone over there with the, oh wait, the red shirt.
This one, right?
Yes, you in the red shirt in the front row.
Yeah, so go ahead.
I'm gonna take a guess and probably say PlayStation 2.
PlayStation 2, what do you think, Kevin?
Dreamcast.
I was gonna say that. I was
okay.
gonna say that too.
Dreamcast?
It's a Sega game.
Well, yeah.
Let's see who's right. Drum roll, please. And the answer is Dreamcast! Oh!
Hey, it was a good try though. I would have loved to have seen a Nights game on a Dreamcast because I think it's just a very underrated console.
It is a very and it's called Dreamcast!
Exactly.
It would have been perfect!
Yeah.
It would have been perfect! Right, let's talk about Air Knights. This is the canceled Nights game that was originally intended to be the sequel to Nights into Dreams. It focused on motion control similar to Knight's Journey of Dreams. So I guess they took that and put it in Journey. So development started for this game for the Sega Saturn, but then it moved to the Sega Dreamcast. And as you can see here, there's a prototype motion controller for the Sega Dreamcast. We don't have anything about this game. We don't know anything about it, but except for this. But the motion control technology would then be adapted into the controllers for Samba de Amigo. Who's a Samba de Amigo fan here? Yeah! Yeah, that's awesome. Right. Let's see. Let's talk about something that not a lot of people know from Knight's Journey of Dreams, the Great Mother. I have been waiting to talk about this because nobody has been talking about this. Everybody talks about Selph, but nobody talks about the Great Mother. So, the Great Mother was supposed to be a counterpart to Wiseman the Wicked, but was then later cut from development. She was presumably the Queen of Nightopia and Goddess of Dreams. Not much information is known about her aside from this. I really want to see a search going for the Great Mother.
I do too. I
least,
also want something thrown in for a third Night game, like either like an actual part of the story or just an Easter.
Absolutely. REM kind of reminds me of a Knights game.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking
Sonic Dream
too.
Team. Yeah. I think REM and Knights would be friends.
That they would.
They would. Right. Next slide. So we're going to talk about some more stuff that was scrapped from Journey of Dreams. We have the Reala races and the scrapped cutscenes.
Oh.
Yeah, they were actually scrapped cutscenes from Knight's Journey of Dreams. So first we're going to talk about the scrapped cutscenes. So I actually interviewed the voices of Knights in Reala, Jules Giselle, and Casey Robertson.
Woo.
I'll be showing you some highlights from that coming up really soon.
Oh.
The full Q&A is up on my channel, which I'll give a QR code later for. So neither Jules or Casey were familiar with the scrapped cutscenes when asked about them during my Q&A live stream. So they didn't know about it. Some of Reala were reused in Sega Superstars Tennis. The storyline for Knight's Journey of Dreams was supposed to be a lot longer, but was then cut short for unknown reasons. I assume due to budget cuts, time constraints, whatever. But these cutscenes reveal more of Will and Helen's past memories, so we got more lore in these cutscenes, and it was cut. And I'm very upset about it. Here is the Reala race feature. So this actually made it into the final game, but the Reala races that were part of the story mode got cut. The race feature against Reala is already present in the 2-player mode, but the Reala races were going to be a prevalent part of both Will and Helen's main storylines, but then they were scrapped, which I'm really sad about. We could have seen more of Reala and Helen's story, because like Reala's much more prevalent in Will, kind of paralleling Elliot, you know. But I would have loved to see more of Reala in the story, because he's just a really cool character.
If they make a third Night game, I would love to see that.
More Reala content!
Yes.
Yeah! So, one of the race cutscenes reveals that NiGHTS cannot touch Idia because of the protection of a visitor's heart. So, yeah, little lore fact, yeah. One way that a visitor's heart may be crushed is through failure, so, yeah. Let's go look at one of the cutscenes. Kevin, would you like to read for Reala? Yeah, we'll put it right here.
Hi. So fascinating. I didn't think
You'd be able to make it
you'd
this
be
far.
able to make it in this far.
Ha! More like you didn't think you'd fail so miserably at trying to get away from us.
Ooh.
You talk tough for someone who unable to do anything like their own knights.
What?
Visitor, can you hear me? If you want your idiot to come into my world, if you can face me in a matchup in the sky, then it's all yours. What do you say?
Knights, what should I do? Don't worry, the two of us can do it. Together! Reala, we accept your challenge!
Thank you so much. Right, let's talk about some fan theories. Yeah. So, some popular fan theories. We're gonna have you guys come up and share yours too, if you guys have any. So, a popular fan theory is that Wiseman the Wicked is a visitor without any idiom. But this has never been confirmed outside of the Nights into Dreams Japanese manual. What do you think?
You know, maybe that could be a possibility. I mean,
I could see
they
it.
mentioned it in the Japanese manual.
I can see it. I can definitely see this. So another fan theory is that creating first level NiGHTS takes a lot of energy to make. And that's why there's only 2 of them. Jackal is a second level. He was meant to be a first level. That's another theory going around. He was meant to be a first level, but he is a second level NiGHTS. But, yeah. What do you think of this theory?
You know, since there's only 2 of them, I could see that as a possibility. Too.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So another fan theory, last example here. Knight's Journey of Dreams is a parallel universe to Nights into Dreams instead of a sequel.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah. What do you think about this? Because we have Twin Seeds and then we have Bellbridge, and it's a little different.
I always just thought of it as a sequel. I never thought of it as a parallel universe.
You thought of it as a sequel.
Yeah.
Right. Well, let's form a line up here and we'll have you guys share your fan theories. Come form a line up in the center. Come. All right. Well, we have one person. Hello. Would you like to share your fan theory?
Actually, I'm sharing my friend's theory, actually.
Oh, a friend. Let's see. What is it?
She says, right, I hold the theory that Illumina, Arium, and Knight's characters are all connected in some dream realm, with Illumina filling in as the Great Mother.
Ooh, Illumina as the Great Mother. That's a really interesting theory. Like, I barely ever see people talking about Illumina, but that's it's really interesting. Kevin, what are your thoughts? I love that.
You know, I would love to see that become true. I think that's a really interesting.
Yes, I would love to see that. Yeah. Well, thank you for sharing.
No problem.
All right, let's see who's next.
So this is just something that I have recently thought about, is that since both the first NiGHTS game and the second NiGHTS game are different, and from my understanding, NiGHTopia is kind of almost formed due to the visitor.
Yes,
And so
it's a reflection
I
of the visitor's
wonder,
heart.
my theory is, if the reason why the games are not canon is because it's not by the same children.
Oh.
Because otherwise, why else would they not be canon to each other?
Yeah, because I remember in the sequel, Helen talked about meeting Will, and Al said, a boy, but that's not possible, you know?
Yeah, he brought up a good point there, especially because of the two different characters.
They're two different characters, and they can't meet each other in the NiGHTopia, so that's a good theory.
Hey there.
Hello.
Please don't witch hunt me, but I've actually never played NiGHTS.
You've never played NiGHTS. You should try to find a way to play NiGHTS.
Always have been interested, love the aesthetic. And I've always thought, and it may have even been brought up, just sort of the shared kind of ideology between NiGHTS and, of course, Sonic Shuffle's imaginary world. And I've always thought that there should be some sort of connection there, especially since the designs are so simple. But thanks for having this, because you've sold me on finally opening up that NiGHTS into Dreams in my Steam library.
Yeah!
Of course, it can't be understated how, because I've listened to the music. Music's wonderful. Don't know why we got a Boys to Men version of In the Nights, but that's always a joy whenever it shows up in Shuffle. But thank you all for being here, and thank you for turning me into a dreamer.
Yeah! Well, I hope you'll be able to be a visitor in NiGHTopia soon, because Lights and Reala are literally the only video game characters that you can actually meet because they exist in the dream world. Isn't that awesome? Have any of you guys met NiGHTS before?
Yes.
Yeah? Some of you? It's awesome. But yeah, I actually wanted to talk about the Sonic Shuffle thing a little bit before I get into the next question.
Yes.
NiGHTS actually shows up as an Easter egg. We've got like 10 minutes, so we're going to need to lightning round this. So NiGHTS actually shows up in Sonic Shuffle on a certain date. I think either Christmas Eve or Christmas. I think Christmas Eve.
April Fool's Day?
April Fool's Day, Reala shows up in NiGHTS Into Dreams.
Yeah.
Like, you could play as Reala, but yeah, I'm talking about Sonic Shuffle, but yeah, that is another thing. Time for your fan theory. We're going to lightning round, so let's go quickly.
Really quick, I just like to think that Valen and Lance are also night errands.
Yes.
Nice
Oh,
Valen
that theory, yeah.
I like this quick, but it's adding on to the Sonic Shuffle stuff. I think if Void and Lumina and Sonic Shuffle are two parts of a whole, I also think Reala and NiGHTS are two parts of a whole.
2 parts of a, oh, I've never heard that one before. That's great.
Unless it has already been confirmed. Also, I've never played this second one yet. I'm going to though. But
You should.
I do plan on sharing it on my channel soon. But I've always had it with Sonic Dream Team, and because NiGHTS had been in Lost World, which is a canon game, I do speculate that Ariam and Dream are like in the same universe. Dream warping.
That would make sense.
Because, like, again, she's been in a Sonic game before, so I've always wondered if there is, like, a connection, or if they could meet if they haven't met already.
True. All right. Well, thanks for sharing, everyone. Give a round of applause for these fan theories. So we're going to go through the rest of this panel really quickly because we are short on time. So I actually have some Q&A highlights right here. Let's play the reel.
Are you listening?
Let's give it a shot.
Hey, Sega, are you guys listening?
Sega, are you listening?
Reala is definitely my favorite. He's a kind of a comfort character to me. I just kind of see a lot of myself in him. So yeah, Thank you for your service, Casey. What was your favorite line to perform as Reala?
I memorized all of them, by the way, so.
Oh, you did! Oh, yeah.
Seize that traitor. I reminded myself of how I remember saying that line. So
Oh my gosh! That was so cool!
There's a scene, I think Knights is like talking to Reala and they say, Reala, you coward, let them go! Like that really struck me, like I love that line.
Yeah.
It's got so much like power and passion and love all like rolled up in one and it's like, I'm not gonna allow you to hurt Helen or Will. Why was I gonna say Tony?
I hear a lot of voice actors say they like voicing the villains because it's a bit more fun than being a hero, and I was wondering if you felt the same way about Reala.
Yes, next question.
To Casey, how did you react when you found out you were voicing Reala in Journey of Dreams?
What?
One clip from Agent Paul.
Yippee! Yeah, I feel that. For Casey, from what you can recall, who did you have more fun voicing? Reala in Journey of Dreams or Caliburn in Sonic and the Black Knight? He did say Reala, by the way. Right. Well, we are going to close out by quickly talking about Knights and Sonic. So, did you guys know in the first Sonic the Hedgehog movie, the baseball playoffs were between the Green Hills and the visiting team named Spring Valley?
Yes! Yes, I did!
That was a Knights reference to the Spring Valley Knights. So, Sonic the Hedgehog is also playable in Sonic the Hedgehog Into Dreams in the original Christmas Nights. Also, this is Sonic the Hedgehog's first ever 3D appearance. It's in a Nights game. Yeah. So we have that to thank. Also, the Knights Hotel and several ads for it appear in Sonic Adventure 2. There is a Knights-themed DLC level called Nightmare Zone in the Wii U and PC versions of Sonic Lost World, where Knights, Reala, and Wiseman and a couple Nightopians make an appearance.
Best part of the game.
Oh yes, this was Christmas Eve. I did talk about Sonic Shuffle earlier, but when the Dreamcast is set to Christmas Eve in Sonic Shuffle, Knights replaces Lumina as the guide.
Oh!
Yeah, so we don't have time for questions. So, I would like to promote my YouTube channel. I am a VTuber, I do streams, and if you want to see the full Q&A, please subscribe to my channel. Yeah, just take out your little glowing rectangles and scan that QR code. A little pop-up will ask if you want to subscribe. Just click on yes. Just click on yes. I want to stream a lot more nights in the future, and I can't wait to see some of you all in chat. So if you want me to go back to the slide, please ask me after the panel. And yeah, thank you, Atlanta! Please play nights. Have a good day, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your Sonic Expo trip!
And Sega, make more Nights games!
Yes, Sega Nights 3!
Nights 3, make it happen.
Thanks everybody for coming.